When did you become part of the Nuru story? Were you around in the early days when we first arrived in Kenya and spent weeks listening to the needs of people living in extreme poverty? Were you there to celebrate our first harvest where 400 farmers experienced dramatic increases in their maize yields? Do you remember the deep loss we felt when my dear friend and Nuru Kenya country director, Philip Mahochi, died in a tragic accident? And do you recall the courageous comeback led by our new Kenyan leader, Pauline Wembeti? Do you remember celebrating with us when we met our exit criteria, leaving behind a brilliant, capable local leadership team that frankly was far better equipped to create impact and scale than we would ever be? Maybe you joined our story when we launched our second country project in Ethiopia. Within only 2 years in Ethiopia, we had 1,500 farmers and a complete poverty eradication model in place. Maybe you felt proud to be Nuru when you heard we were able to leave Ethiopia 2 years faster than Nuru Kenya. For some of you, you're learning about Nuru for the first time right now. And to you I say, welcome to the fight. You're entering our story at the perfect time. We started Nuru 10 years ago to eradicate extreme poverty, not by giving handouts, but by providing a hand up, equipping people with the tools and knowledge to lead their communities out of extreme poverty permanently. And that's exactly what we've done now in Kenya and in Ethiopia. And we have plenty to celebrate, but our work is not finished. For those of you who have been around since the beginning, you know that Nuru's ultimate goal in eradicating extreme poverty is to create a safer, more secure world where violent extremist groups can no longer exploit the conditions of extreme poverty to further their cause. This next chapter of Nuru is the fulfillment of that vision. We've already identified where we're launching this new effort: northeast Nigeria, in a region formerly terrorized by the jihadist group Boko Haram. They are responsible for killing tens of thousands of people, displacing millions, and for kidnapping 276 schoolgirls a few years ago and brutally using them as sex slaves and human shields. We already have a team on the ground of former Special Operations combat veterans and development experts who are specially trained to implement Nuru's proven model of poverty eradication that can give these communities meaningful choices and prevent any further harm at the hands of violent extremists. What we need now is for you, our Nuru family and partners, to stand with us once again to make this next chapter of Nuru a reality. We've accomplished so much in these first 10 years. Your belief in Nuru and in the hardworking farmers that we work with has made all of this possible. And together we can do even more in the next 10 years. Starting with the launch of Nuru Nigeria to help these communities thrive after years of conflict and oppression. Join us in that fight. Thank you for being Nuru. The best is yet to come.